A good man draws a circle around himself and cares for those within, his woman, his children. Other men draw a larger circle and bring within their brothers and sisters. But some men must have a greater destiny. They must draw around themselves a circle that includes many, many more. Your father was one of those men. You must decide for yourself whether you are as well. And if you can imagine, this was not a very good circle because it's blobbed out by the typo, the text, or whatever it's in. But it's from 10,000 BC. And the first time I read that, I took that as back in the early days when I was very online, just got online, forums. The only one I was on was Preparing But Not Afraid. Started as an offshoot of Ken Updegrove's Arkhaven website, arkhaven.org, which is where my map and my information used to be. Now it's been gutted and denuded and, castrated. So it's not much of a page anymore. The one on the Ozarks are a place for Christian preppers. Been all but destroyed. And my map used to be there with my phone number and email address and, everything. People could get in touch with me. But anyway, so I took that and it was my signature. And I thought, well, it's circle. So I actually, made it into a perfect circle. And I used dots and blank and white. If I were to copy and paste this, it would have dots and stuff in it, spacings. But under a lot of text types, it comes out perfect circle. Anyway, I took that as my signature. So many, many years later, guys talking from Jeremiah, all right, 17, look it up if you want, 17:1, and the sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond. See that? And I was like, that's me. Shamir. Then I start reading. And I could go on like an hour or something on that word, the Hebrew word diamond. It is what I am. It is what I'm doing. It has my family motto in it. It has Missouri in it. It has, to keep, to have charge of, keep, guard, keep watch, ward, protect, watch for, wait for, etc., etc., etc. And then when you get down to a lot of times, I've seen this repeatedly in Hebrew, the root word where that word comes from, shamar, which is 8104, to keep, guard, observe, and even comes down to watch, watchman, to wait for, to treasure up, as in memory, to keep within bounds, restrain, observe, keep the commandments. It even says, I'll end it with this one, to hedge about as with thorns, that is, guard, to protect, to attend to beware, to be circumspect. Do you know what circumspect means in the derivation of that from, its etymology is like Roman, Latin, circus, circle. Yeah, circle. It's right there. And that's my signature. And it uses the word circle 3 times in that quote. Just astounding. I was just awed by it. Yeah. So, that's the second point. The same way of saying, what did Furfowl say? Protect your family by protecting as large of an area around them as possible. A good man draws a circle. Other men draw a larger circle. Some men have a greater destiny. They must draw a circle around that includes many, many more. So many of you listening to me are remnant believers, and you are doing that. You are drawing a circle around you as large as you can, and that is the only way we're going to make it. Okay, number 3. Now let me say all of that a third way. Now this is sales-oriented. Zig Ziglar, the great salesman and motivational speaker, sold pots and pans and became a wonderful motivational speaker. He got $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 just to give a 1-hour talk. Quote, "You will get what you want if you help enough other people get what they want." Okay? So if you want to be safe and provide safety for your family and friends, help the people surrounding you to be safe. And then a fourth way, and this one's very powerful as well. Galen Chadwick, the Well-Fed Neighbor Alliance is what we founded out of Springfield, had the 1,000 Gardens Project, and then Aubrey Taylor and I, his secretary girl, we kind of, the two of us, and I have the original emails as we thought it up, we kind of talked back and forth, well, let's do a 10,000 project, 10,000 garden project, so statewide. So we did. We put that out there. Put it, for what it was worth, it was an idea, it was a goal, it was hey, let's get a lot of people growing food. That evolved into the Million Garden Project, which wasn't quite enough. 10,000 garden project statewide, multiply that times 50 states, but whatever. You get the idea. Million Garden Project. There's 3,114 counties and parishes in the United States. So figure that. 1,000 in Springfield, 20,000 in Greene County, and 20 or 30,000 new gardens per county. Do the math. Do, period, the, period, math, period. All right. So Galen was kind of the visionary, the brainstormer that came up with this, and he was the one that told me, "Oh, you're a polymath." Listen to me prattle on, blather on for about 15 minutes. We're waiting for coffee, get at the library in Springfield. "Oh, you're a polymath." I'm like, ding, 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 Yes, I'm afflicted with compulsive learning disorder, which afflicts 2% of the population, and it's characterized by a general inability to relate normally to the mundane, boring people in the world. All right. Our motto, and this is spread through pretty much the entirety of the Ozark Plateau: the best defense in hard times is a well-fed neighbor. If your neighbor's well-fed, he's not going to come knocking on your door with a gun. If you're the one feeding him and he knows where his food's coming from, guess what? He might bring his gun over to protect you. So, Well-Fed Neighbor Alliance. The best defense in hard times is a well-fed neighbor. Don't plan on eating them, plan on feeding them. What I'm saying is that the time will come that in helping other people, you will be helping yourself and your family, and conversely, in withholding from others, you will be harming your own people. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. Jim Elliot. Auca Indians killed martyred in the Amazon jungle. His wife, Elizabeth Elliot, went down and witnessed to those same people who killed her husband. So, and that was just actually simplifying almost a rendition of Messiah said, what did he say? Okay. He that seeks to save his life shall lose it. And he that seeks to lose his life for my sake shall find it. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep. You can't keep your own life. You can try to protect your own life. You can try to, preserve yourself at the cost of committing murder, stealing from other people things that don't belong to you. You're committing eternal murder of yourself. You're killing yourself. You're not a survivalist. If you're going to kill somebody else, you're not a survivalist. You just issued your own death warrant.